Okay, recording has started, great. I will also share my screen with you. Please, can somebody approve that it's all working, that you can see the screen?
Yeah, it's here.
Great, thank you a lot. Okay, so let's begin. And the first novelty that I would like to talk to you about is Kojic Alternative Pigment Serum. And before I delve into this product, I actually wanted to quickly revise together with you what hyperpigmentation is, what are the causes of hyperpigmentation, and what are the most popular existing solutions for hyperpigmentation. And that revision block is necessary for all of us to be on the same page about like why Kojic alternative pigment serum could be a great solution for hyperpigmentation as well. And overall, we see also from the trends and from the market that hyperpigmentation is a frequent topic, and a lot of brands tend to create anti-hyperpigmentation products, especially now after summer, after so many of us have spent days by kind of getting kissed by the sunlight. It's quite prevalent that starting with the middle of summer and even later, people tend to get quite a lot of hyperpigmentation spots, and in autumn they tend to like very actively look for something that could help them. And if we talk about hyperpigmentation as a skin condition, then this is a condition where a person gets quite a lot of dark spots of different size on the surface of the skin. Those dark spots can be brown, they can be gray, but generally they're scattered all around the face, sometimes on the neck, sometimes on like other areas of the body. And the main cause of it is, of course, firstly genetics, but the biggest cause, let's say, in the environment is, of course, sun and sunlight. And the sunlight activates the production of dark pigment melanin in the human skin. And when a person doesn't have any predisposition to hyperpigmentation, this dark pigment melanin spreads evenly across the skin, and a person gets this kind of like even and beautiful suntan. But when a person has a predisposition to hyperpigmentation, this dark pigment melanin scatters around the skin not evenly, basically. And what you can see on the surface of the skin, and sometimes that there are just like dark patches of different sizes. And this is what is normally meant by hyperpigmentation. And I've just mentioned that sun is the biggest cause, but of course there are other underlying conditions that can also lead to development of hyperpigmentation. For example, aging. There are a lot of people who haven't had hyperpigmentation when they were like very young, but as they start to mature, as they start to get first wrinkles and some loss of skin elasticity, they sometimes tend to notice that also some dark spots start to form. And acne is also a frequent underlying condition for hyperpigmentation, and a lot of acne patients tend to notice that after there was a like quite an inflamed pimple, there tends to be like a dark spot for a long time after that pimple is gone. Another cause is pregnancy. A lot of women also tend to notice that as they get pregnant, the skin forms hyperpigmentation spots. And finally, also medication. There are certain types of drugs that also can induce hyperpigmentation on the surface of the skin. But those are the causes. But as I've explained before, like this dark pigment melanin and the way it disperses in the human skin actually is kind of like the main cause on this like skin level. And there are many solutions to this. There are many solutions to hyperpigmentation that exist on the market. I have made this like small table where I have just mentioned a few of the most popular ingredients that are used to brighten skin tone and brighten hyperpigmentation. For example, it's vitamin C that is like very popular when the skin looks dull and when there are some signs of photoaging. Niacinamide works perfectly when the skin is sensitive or like acne prone, plus has pigmentation spots. Retinol is probably like the most universal ingredient that is used in case of acne, in case of signs of aging, and in case of hyperpigmentation. But what we also have noticed from our research is that kojic acid is another of quite frequently used ingredients that help to brighten those pigmentation spots. And basically, the kojic acid is a type of active ingredient that helps to interfere with this synthesis of melanin in the human skin, and it helps to prevent the onset of hyperpigmentation. At the same time, it helps to prevent the worsening of that hyperpigmentation. And as you have noticed before, MADARA for the past 2 years have been specializing in creation of different alternatives to well-known and widely used legendary synthetic ingredients. And we already have alternative to niacinamide, we already have alternative to retinol, and we were looking for what we can, like what is another alternative we can bring to the market that could be like great at solving like a common skincare concern. And we stopped at kojic acid at one point because we understood that kojic acid is very effective at targeting hyperpigmentation, but at the same time, similarly as with retinol, it also tends to cause irritation in the human skin. So our task was to create a alternative to kojic acid that would be of natural origin, that would work very similarly, like equivalently to kojic acid, but at the same time that would be suitable for sensitive skin and that would not cause any of that irritation. And this is how we came up with an alternative. And I will talk about ingredients a little bit later, but for now I will just like finish this block over here. And in the table you can also see that there is a thiamidol that is used in Eucerin products that also solves hyperpigmentation. There are different types of acids that can help, for example, lactic acid, and there's also acylic acid that helps against hyperpigmentation spots. So you can see that there's a lot of different solutions. Each of them tends to have their own like specifics to it, and MADARA already produces like vitamin C containing products, alternative to niacinamide and retinol, and now we're also having an alternative to kojic acid. So let's move further, and this is the point where I actually would like to present you this product that we have just launched. It's Kojic Alternative Pigment Serum. This product is meant for teenagers and adults with hyperpigmentation prone skin. This product is the most active brightening product out of entire MADARA portfolio. It brightens the skin very effectively. It shows first results in just 2 weeks of use, which I think it's like phenomenal. And at the same time, it has this natural formula and it doesn't irritate the skin. So with this product, like any person who has dark spots, like brown patches, gray patches, it can really help his or her skin to get rid or like improve the look of those pigmentation spots. And we talk about how to use this product. It needs to be applied every morning and every evening on the clean skin. If necessary, a person can also use a moisturizer. Overall, I would say that the formula of Kojic Alternative Pigment Serum is moisturizing enough. There is hyaluronic acid in it. But still, if a person has a dry skin type and wants a little bit more of that hydration, that any type of moisturizer can be used on top. And another very important point is that it's very important to use a sun protection cream during the daytime. And it is important because the sun, as I have explained before, is the main cause and the main worsening factor of hyperpigmentation. Therefore, to get the best results, we really do recommend using kojic pigment serum, and on top comes SPF 50 sun cream or like a sun stick. Okay, I'm also quite sure that a lot of you are wondering how exactly is kojic alternative pigment serum different from other alternatives and active serums that we have in our portfolio. And here on this slide, I have prepared a comparative table where you can actually see like the differences. Here during the session, I will not go into each word that is written over here. I will send you like the slides, but for now, I just want to explain the most important like keywords and the most important facts about the positioning of each of these products. So firstly, let's start with the vitamin C concentrate. Vitamin C concentrate is probably the oldest brightening product that MADARA has on the portfolio. It's been with us like for, I don't know, maybe like certainly more than like 5 years. And when we updated the positioning, we understood that vitamin C concentrate is a perfect solution for people whose skin is prone to dullness, that looks tired, it looks dull, it looks maybe like a little bit like grayish in the winter time, and it lacks this radiance and glow. And so what vitamin C concentrate does is that it brings all of that radiance and glow back, and overall improves the skin tone so that it looks like more healthy and like healthy and radiant. Retinol alternative. A retinol alternative line is a anti-age line. And it's very important to note that primary concern that retinol alternative line solves is the signs of aging and uneven skin texture. So basically, with retinol alternative line, any person can really improve the smoothness of the skin, decrease the look of wrinkles, plus minus, if it's important, these products can also brighten pigmentation spots, but as I said, the primary is skin texture and age prevention. Moving further, niacinamide alternative. Thanks to a super light, refreshing gel serum texture, niacinamide alternative serum is the best solution for people with oily and acne-prone skin who tend to develop some like red spots and dark spots after pimples. So basically, with niacinamide alternatives, this person with acne-prone skin can get this like ultimate balance and brightening and calming activity. I think that someone has a second. I will stop for a second to turn off the mic of someone. A second. Okay. All right, I'll jump back. I can see that someone has a question, but I will answer it after I'm finished with the story about the serums. So, as I've said, so niacinamide alternative is a perfect solution for acne-prone skin, and lastly, kojic alternative pigment serum. So kojic alternative pigment serum, as I said, is the most potent, the most active brightening serum that MADARA has on the portfolio. And the main audience of this product are people with prevalent and pronounced hyperpigmentation. So whenever there is someone who has like a lot of those dark spots, and whenever that person looks for something like very active, it's kojic alternative pigment serum. So I hope from this comparison, you now get like what are the main differences between all of those serums that I've just mentioned. And to speak about the formula, so it's an alternative, and it means that there is no kojic acid in the formula. Instead, we are using a combination of natural ingredients that help to mimic the activity of kojic acid. And in this case, our lab has developed a complex of 3 natural ingredients, that is alpha-arbutin, Bidon spilosa extract, and juniper stem cell extract. And all these 3 ingredients are there to target hyperpigmentation. If you remember what I've explained about dark pigment melanin on the first slide, I was telling you that when there is this overproduction of dark pigment melanin in the skin, and when it distributes unevenly in the skin, you get the dark spots. And basically, all of these 3 ingredients are there to interfere with the production of melanin, and they are also there to brighten those dark spots. So basically, this trio works as a like potent solution to hyperpigmentation. Now, speaking of dermatological tests, so firstly, you can see the visible results here, and you can see on these 4 pictures before and after results. So before the person, before these people had quite like a pronounced hyperpigmentation that was spread all around the skin, but after using the products regularly, like for several weeks in a row, this hyperpigmentation is less pronounced. Dark spots are less in number, and they also look like brighter. And these are the visible results. At the same time, we also run the self-evaluation tests, where volunteers also admitted that after using products for this product for 8 weeks in a row, they noticed that the skin tone looks brighter, as there is less hyperpigmentation, dark spots are less visible, and overall the condition of the hyperpigmented skin has improved. We have also run additional tests where we compared. So we also have run additional tests where we compared like our alternative to the synthetic kojic acid sample, and also these results were equivalent. And lastly, what I wanted to say is that, of course, like to get the best results, you need like a proper routine, right? And here is my proposal for what the routine for hyperpigmentation prone skin could look like. So a person can use this pigment serum in the morning and in the evening. In the morning, a person applies it on a clean skin and then applies SPF 50 sun cream on top and uses SPF stick throughout the day just to renew this sun protection. In the evening, after cleansing the skin, a person again applies the serum and then uses any type of moisturizer, for example, vitamin C cream or its retinol alternative night cream, but deep moisture, sauce, well, anything could really like work as well if a person needs another dose of moisturization. So this was it about the kojic alternative pigment serum. Now I will jump back into the chat and see maybe you have any questions. I've seen that there was like a hand up for some time, so if you have any questions, you can ask.
I had a question, but you already answered it, so it's okay. Thank you so much.
Good. I'm happy. Okay. Any other questions about use, the formula, anything? Okay. Okay. So we can continue.
I actually have one question.
Oh, sure.
But it's more regarding the audiovisual material that you provide for us through MADARA Wiki. Is there going to be more like product pictures, for example, like together with the alternative products?
Yeah. As far as I know, like our marketing department has planned those photo sessions, so I believe that yes, there should be more materials coming. Okay, I think that maybe Paula or Stefania have any questions.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Yes, please. I need to know because I believe you said that the serum is enough, so you don't need to use a cream after the serum.
True. Yes. So
This
like
is
for
all over the year in certain season, because it's a serum, it's not is enough, not hydrated but nourishing for a winter season.
so
use
in
it
winter season for sure, like a person can add like a moisturizer on top. Like it's no problem. So what I was saying is that like this serum is has moisturizing formula, and for some people this can be enough. But of course, during the winter season when it gets cold, windy, everything, the skin needs additional nourishment. So there is like a possibility that clients will need additional moisturizer on top.
Yes, because usually the target audience who have major spots in the skin are adults, so mature skin. But mature skin need for sure something more nourishing, more protecting. So this is the reason of my question. So for me, it was quite strange that you can use it without a cream.
Yeah, well, you see, I've also mentioned that this product is meant equally like for a younger audience, like for teenagers and also for adults. Therefore, for teens who have tend to have like very plump skin, like very hydrated skin naturally, serum might be enough. But for mature audience, I agree with you, Paula, that like as you mature, the skin gets thinner and like more nourishment is needed. So in that case, of course, like that clients, if we talk about like MADARA assortment, for example, can combine like Kojic alternative pigment serum with like H Pro day or night cream, for example.
Okay, and when you suggest SPF 50, in the image,
Yeah.
were two products. So
Yeah.
you mean to use both or to use one or another one? About the cream and the stick.
Well, it actually depends like what the person likes to use. I gave you two options. Like there are people who only like sunscreens in a cream form, so totally fine to use just like SPF 50 sunscreen. But as we have also like launched SPF stick, I just wanted to remind you that it's another possibility, and that it's also like possible to use a stick throughout the day, because also especially people who are like actively on the move, they tend to not have like access towards their hands after applying like a creamy sunscreen. So I think that the stick is actually quite a great option to like bring it along with you and then like reapply it as you go with your day.
Okay, so as an option.
Yeah, as an option, exactly, as an option.
Okay. Thank you.
Irina?
Yes, hello, Xenia.
Hello.
I was wondering if I have two questions.
Sure.
Is this serum for also for sensitive skin, for if you got like puperosa skin or rose acne, really high sensitive, can you use it? And
Yes.
another question is like, does it work with the sun? Because I noticed that you put like SPF 15. So, I mean, like, does the sun irritate the skin when you put this serum?
Okay, so answer to the first question, it is suitable for people with sensitive skin. So it's like, it's totally all right. Speaking about sun sensitivity, no, it doesn't cause any sun sensitivity. So you can use it like throughout the day too.
Yes, thank you so much.
Great. Also, just a small check-in. Do you hear me well? Because like I feel some like echo in my room, so I'm just wondering whether you hear me clearly or not. Is it okay?
We can hear you.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, great. Okay, so I will continue. Okay, can you again like approve if you see the presentation on full screen?
Yes.
Great, thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. Okay, so let's move further. And here's going to be a story about our limited edition products that we're also launching. So the first is Hydroglow Hyaluron Peptide Serum. And this is a product that I would say is quite like a playful skincare and makeup hybrid. It is overall developed for both like younger people and like for basically for any age and like for any client who likes to use like playful products that give you not only skincare benefits like moisturization or like radiance, but that also add a little bit of that like makeup effect to the skin. And here, this like also ultralight gel serum works to moisturize the skin, and it also delivers like a super dose of immediate glow to the skin. And in addition to this like moisturization, it also is formulated with this like shiny golden particles that when applied on the skin like gives like a lot of this like beautiful and gentle golden shimmer to the skin. Speaking about ingredients, so we have infused this serum with peptides that help to make the skin firmer. There's also hyaluronic acid that deeply moisturizes the skin. And in addition to these two, there is also birch juice that is naturally rich with antioxidants and therefore provides the skin with this antioxidant support. So what I find great about this product is that there is a combination of all of these like skincare ingredients that moisturize, firms the skin, give antioxidants, but also, as I said, natural golden shimmer that give like glow to the skin. Jazz, I will stop again because I believe that there is someone with a mic on. Can you please turn off? Okay, thank you a lot. So, and speaking about like how to use this product. So this product can be used as a normal moisturizer in the morning time, for example, but it also can be used as a primer. So if you want to prime your skin and prepare your skin for the makeup, this product is perfect. You just apply it on the clean skin, you distribute it across your face, your neck, décolleté zone. And if needed, you can also add a little bit of concealer, a little bit of mascara, a little bit of a blush maybe, and a little bit maybe of some like lipstick or lip serum, and you will look great. And another limited edition product that we have just launched is Hyaluron Biotic Mist. So overall, what we see is that toners are very trendy, and especially toners in a like mist or spray form. Plus, what we also notice is that there is a lot of buzz around microbiome and skin barrier in the skincare industry right now. So we decided to kind of combine all of those popular trends in one product, and this is how we came up with Hyaluron Biotic Mist. So this is a very like lightweight, refreshing, moisturizing toner that you can spray on your skin whenever your skin feels thirsty. And at the same time, it is formulated with a postbiotic, which is an active ingredient that helps to take care of skin microbiome, or like all of those good bacteria on the surface of the skin that are needed there to keep skin healthy in the long run. And looking to the formula, so here again I would like to underline a postbiotic. You might have heard that there are like prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics. Prebiotics are ingredients that are more used like a food for good bacteria. Probiotics are good bacteria themselves, and postbiotics are cosmetic ingredients that can be used to support skin microbiome. Or, as I said, in other words, like all of that good bacteria that live on the human skin and that help to train skin immune system, that help to overall like keep the skin like well and healthy in the long run. And so in this formula, we have a postbiotic, And another ingredient is hyaluronic acid that moisturizes the skin. Speaking about the use of the product, so this product can be used as a part of a morning or evening routine. It just needs to be sprayed after cleansing on the surface of the skin, and then you can continue like with normal products like serum or a moisturizer. But this product can also be used throughout the entire day if the skin needs refreshment. Okay, dear partners, can you please turn off your microphones? Okay, thank you. Okay, and let's continue. So I've just told you about the limited edition products, the Hydro Glow Serum and the Biotic Mist, but there are some more updates on the skincare portfolio. So first, what I would like to tell you are the changes in the Dermacollagen line. So you will soon notice, or maybe you have already noticed, that the packaging design is changing, and it's changing for all three products. It's changing for the serum, it's changing for the day cream, and it's changing for the night cream. And this is done because overall, like, we wanted just to update the look. We wanted the packaging to be even more sustainable. So in these packaging, there is no metal parts anymore, and therefore, like, the packaging is fully recyclable. And another thing that we did is that we have changed names. So instead of Dermacollagen Hydrofill Firming Serum or Hydrosilk Firming Cream or Night Source Sleeping Night Cream, we decided to make the names of these products very like short and concise. So basically now it's Dermacollagen Peptide Serum, Peptide Day Cream, or Peptide Night Cream. And this has been done so that we kind of like help everyone to focus on the main keyword and like main ingredients of these three products. Peptides are absolute star ingredients. I like frequently see that many brands create products with different types of peptides. Peptides are great. Peptides help to keep skin plump, keep skin firm. They also, in some cases, help to moisturize the skin. So peptides are like very powerful ingredients. And here we just wanted to, with this upgrade of the name, again, like bring all of the attention that there are those peptides that people tend to look for. And speaking of the positioning of the line, here I would like to underline that Dermacollagen line is meant for adults whose skin is losing elasticity and firmness. And peptides in these products are there to get that plumpness and firmness back to the skin. Another update is touching upon retinol alternative bakuchiol oil. So bakuchiol oil falls into the retinol alternative line, and before the packaging was made from glass, and now we are switching this glass bottle to PET plastic flacon, and we're also removing metal parts from the packaging. And by switching it to PET plastic and by removing the metal parts, we're actually improving the recyclability of the packaging. And in addition, as the packaging gets lighter, it's actually overall weighs less heavy than before, and for that we're also indirectly decreasing the carbon emissions while transporting all of these products to you. And for that also, again, like underlining that we are a sustainable brand, sustainability is important to us, and through making those like smart decisions around the packaging, we're also trying to take care of the environment, and we try to reduce our footprint on the environment. Okay, and now let's jump into the makeup. So on the makeup portfolio, we'll also have some exciting updates. Firstly, I would like to talk about Moonlight Soft Glow Highlighter. As you have noticed before, Madara since I think last year is actually dived into powder makeup. We have launched mattifying powder already. We have 3 beautiful blushes, and now we also have a highlighter that is natural certified, that contains natural ingredients, that comes in one universally flattering shade, and that will give this effect of a moonlight on the surface of the human skin. And finally, what I would like to cover here is an update on Skin Equal Soft Glow Foundation. So the looks for this product are also changing, and you have known this product for a long time with its cute glass bottle. But what we have noticed throughout these years is that although that glass bottle looked good, there were actually some issues like with pumping out the formula from that bottle. And we decided to replace this bottle with a airless PET plastic flacon that you can see on the picture now. And this particular packaging actually will enable to press out all of the formula from the packaging. And through this, we're actually we are solving like the biggest concerns that clients tended to have. And another fact that I also would like to underline is that the level of SPF protection has also been changed. So before that, you knew the Soft Glow foundation as the one that contained SPF 15 sun protection. But now, as together with the packaging update, we decided to retest the SPF level. It actually turned out that this product has SPF 20 sun protection. So not 15, but 20 now. And we haven't changed anything in the formula. The formula is absolutely the same as before. It is just we decided to retest the formula, and it turned out that the SPF levels are actually higher than we thought before. Okay, dear partners, so this was it. For now, I will jump back into the chat in case if you have any questions. So if you have any discussions, anything, just jump on me.
Hi.
Yes.
I have a question. So about the new products.
Yes.
When will the products be available in Portugal, for example?
Okay, it's a good question, but you probably should refer it to your key account. I believe that
Okay.
Zanda is your key account. Like she will give you the most precise information about that.
Thank you so much.
Ksenia, I have another question.
Sure.
For those Dermacollagen and Skin Equal, that the packaging is changing, are the SKUs and ANs stays the same?
It's also a good one. I'm very sorry, but like I don't know those details.
Okay.
I believe that like Skin Equal has the same like AN code and SKU, but I'm not sure about like Dermacollagen line. So I better also like ask your respective key account about that.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So if there are no more questions, then thank you a lot for your attention. I will send you the video. I will send you the presentation. I will also send you like a short 5-question quiz, just in case if you want to test your knowledge quickly. Like it's not compulsory, but do it if you want. I will also like check out your answers afterwards. And so far, like thank you a lot and have a great day. It was like very, very nice to meet all of you. Yeah. Okay.
You too.
So,
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.